Good morning. So it's day 4. The plan is Mount Laguna. Well, from the trail start, we started back there 9 miles. Right now it's probably about 8 or so miles, but we're doing some uphills, kind of not too bad, not super steep. They did a really good job at grading it nicely. Still breathe heavy, but not the worst. My only complaint is how cold it's been in the morning. At night, you know, you're all wrapped up, so it's not too bad, but when it gets to a point where I'm trying to pack things up and eat and all that, and my hands are hurting because they're so cold, I just hate it. So as soon as the sun hit us, I was able to defrost a little bit, but in the shade it's still kind of windy and a little cold. But as long as we're moving, you can stay warm enough to be comfortable. But yeah, it's just kind of one of those things. But this is kind of the view, and we're just keeping going up, and I think it's like a series of like steps. So we go up, plateau, go up, plateau. So it's uphill all the way to Mount Laguna, but should be okay. But okay, see y'all later on. Okay, so actually this is where we camped last night, and that little road snaked all the way kind of behind this mountain. And then we met the trail, came over the mountain ridge up here, and I think we kind of loop around and go behind this mountain and go up another or something like that. But yeah, right down there is where we camped last night. All right, guys. About to head into Mount Laguna. Made it into Laguna, but the only restaurant in town is closed, and I'm so hungry. But they've got a grocery store, so we'll just hit that up. I mean, there's lights on. It looks open. I don't know. Let's check it. Oh, it's closed. It says it on the door. Darn it. Wait, it says open. The sign says open. Just enjoy. Sometimes this is the only way to get water. Not another water source for 10 miles, and it's a little late in the day to hike 10 miles, so we'll be dry camping, which basically means a spot to camp without water. So we're filling up here, heading back. Okay, so we can't stay in Mount Laguna because there's no places to stay. It's really stinking cold and windy, if you can hear me or not, but we have to head back onto trail. And at least we had food, I guess, but it's pretty stinking cold, and I'm not looking forward to it. But you gotta do what you gotta do, and I'm bundled up. So the tramway is moving on. At least we got a place to stay in Julian, because I was worried about that. But yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. don't know if y'all can see how fast the wind is going over, pushing that fog. But, oh, the sun's trying to come out a little bit. There's sun now. But, a little bit of a gnarly afternoon, it turns out to be. Kind of gnarly. Mostly downhill though, so if we have to do the extra 10 miles to make it a 19-mile day, then that's fine. Just look how much the wind is whipping everything around. I don't know. It's kind of fun, I guess. Now that I'm warmed up from hiking, I'm having a good time. But we're out here. My husband Price Point and Tree Trunk, who's hiked the PCT a couple of times already, so we've got a good group. And then our other two guys, Kit and Austin, are up ahead. One of the guys, long shot, is staying in Mountain Laguna. He got a cabin or a room for the night, so we're just going. It's like 4:45, 5 o'clock. So we're just rolling until it gets dark. If it gets dark and we haven't found a good spot that's not, wind that's trying to blow us off the mountain or anything like that, because it's hard to set up a tent and just rad wind like this. And all the tent spots on gut hooks are saying that, super windy here, super windy there. So just gonna go with the flow, see what happens, keep a positive attitude, just get a little excitement for the adventure, and have fun. It's not our favorite to camp or set up camp in the dark or night hike, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. All right, let me turn this camera around and show you all the fog. So, the sun went down again and it's still fog all over. All right, I'm about to trip in all these little rocks, so. So bad sometimes it almost knocks you down. Luckily I got my trekking poles, so I can kind of push up as well with those. It's supposed to be a beautiful view down there. We did the 10, the extra 10 to the picnic ground. It's like 8:30, but still windy and cold. So we'll see what happens.